Let's look at the deployable folder. You will find the base blueprint class for all deployable settings, that again you can override, the base enum for all deployable type, an enum for deployable categories, which is currently used for the radial menu generation, but this is to be replaced by a deployable grouping strategy as soon as possible. And you will find custom data table entry. One is for all deployables that you can find here. This is gonna be broken down into smaller pieces later on. You will find macro table of deployable spawning error. So that's what is used to, in example, expose when it is colliding on the background. And you will have also a table for the deployable items. So it comes from ammo bags to IEDs and infantryman sandbags. In that folder, you will have a subfolder, so fortifications, where you will find all the sandbags and so on. And in same fashion, you will have items, text, and weapons. There's also an other folder for things like radios. Last thing that you will find as folder is actually the other restrictions that are needed for a spawner. So we come again on these settings that we have looked on when it was about the radio availability. So here you will find the assets of them that you can use in your own mods. You can reference them. And you have also these nice little blueprint classes that you can override. Here you will have a short snippet of look on the system of restriction that we'll talk further. And this asset here, vehicle nearby type, this is what is used to create that asset, vehicle logistical requirement. You have also the cost. So here you can find the macro cost of all deployable, which actually have a cost. So again, you're supposed to use them in your custom factions in order to have consistency across the whole game. Meaning that when later on game designer adjust any kind of cost in the game, your mod will be affected and you don't have to worry that much about keeping in touch with modification of the game design. This will be automatically followed. And as a final thing, you will find the count restriction. So here it's kind of a system which lets you select by type the actual restriction of number thing that you can construct. So an HMG, an example, as a deployable type target as HMG, it has a base availability per team of -1, which means infinite per team. But then per fob, you will have a condition, a parameter of 2 HMG per fob. And if we look at that, this is a condition of max availability fixed to 2 per fob. And this parameter class is actually here. This is the blueprint class which managed to configure everything. So here it gets the local fob, and if there is a fob, it tells you that you have the fixed availability, otherwise it says you 0. So in our case, of our HMG example, if we have 0 fob, locally you will have 0 available deployables of HMG, and if you have a fob locally, you will have 2.